la Plaza Garibaldi en el centro de la Ciudad de México. Este es el episodio del 5 de mayo del Global Traveling Number Show, protagonizado por Cero y los Dígitos. Aquí con nosotros tenemos el invitado especial Cinco. Y ahora nuestro presentador Cero.
Before we begin, I want to give a quick shout out to the Youngblood students for researching and writing so much about Cinco de Mayo, including writing fun jokes. Let's see if you guys love and learn as much as I do. Audience, do you want to hear 5 of their jokes? What is the favorite Mexican food of a snowman?
I know, burritos.
If you folks like that one, then here's another one about burritos. Why can't you trust a burrito?
Why not?
Because they tend to spill the beans. Have you heard the joke about the tortilla?
Not sure, but I bet it was so corny.
Okay, what about tortilla chips? What do you call a tortilla chip that works out?
Tell us, Zero.
A macho nacho. Did you hear this week's weather forecast?
Hot today, cold tomorrow.
Wow, all this talk of Mexican food is making me hungry. I hope we have snacks during the breaks.
Yes. Tell us the fifth one, Zero.
What Tex-Mex food is the best at math?
Enchiladas.
Talking about Mexican food is making me hungry. It is time for a break and some Mexican snacks.
Looking for a fire station? You must have tried the 5-alarm picante sauce of Cinco Bandinos. It gets you fired up.
Wow! I tasted the 5-alarm picante sauce during the break on a tortilla chip. Delicious but hot. Did you all have a snack during the break?
Yes, and we still are.
Enjoy while we go on. This Cinco de Mayo special of the Global Traveling Number Show stars the very talented members of the Digits who are dressed for the Cinco de Mayo special. Thank you, Digits. This show would be nothing without you folks. Mr. Wonderful on the saxophone, 3-wind Marsalis on the trumpet, 4-count Basie on the bass guitar, Cinco de Tuba on the tuba, 6-string along on the electric guitar, Dr. 007 on the sampler, Lady 88 on the keyboard, 2Love on the drums, who's always looking good with her pink ribbon, and lead singer El Nueve Fitzgerald.
Hey now, if we're talking about someone who looks good, then you can't forget about me.
I could never forget you, El Nueve. You're always dressed to the nines y está tan cerca de 10 como 5 más 5 that a single number can be. The entire team behind the Number Show wants you to have a good time while also learning at least 5 new things. Our special guest was the MC of Cinco de Mayo celebration in Mexico City and wants to show us some of the highlights of the celebration. He may seem like a single hand, but he will get you up dancing and singing. He's a good friend of mine. Say hello to Cinco! Nice to see you, Cinco.
It's nice to be here. After passing through passport control and Mexican customs, I have converted $5 into about 100 Mexican pesos. Then I went shopping and bought you a sombrero to wear during the show.
Cinco, tell us about Cinco de Mayo. What is it about?
Cinco de Mayo celebrates the May 5th, 1862 Mexican Army defeat of the French Army at the Battle of Puebla. Many people think it is the day of Mexican independence from Spain, but that was on September 1821. It is celebrated on September 16.
I'm confused. All over the U.S., we celebrate Cinco de Mayo. How does it compare in Mexico?
Cinco de Mayo is a bigger celebration in the US than Mexico, where September 16th is a national holiday. It celebrates Mexican American heritage in the US. One important detail about the Cinco de Mayo defeat is that there were about 8,000 French soldiers and only 4,000 poorly equipped Mexican soldiers.
Wow, that's half or 0.5 times the number of soldiers as the French on the 5th day of the 5th month of the year.
Yes, I really do relate to Cinco de Mayo. It shows how you can win even when the odds are against you.
Speaking of odds, who did you bring with you?
My mariachi members!
Let's take a break while you get them together.
Come to the Battle of Puebla reenactment on May 5th. We need twice as many French soldiers than Mexican soldiers.
We're back, and I see Cinco with 4 other band members. Cinco, please introduce the mariachi players.
Yes, we each play a traditional mariachi instrument, and we're here in Garibaldi Square, Mexico City, where you'll find many mariachi groups. Uno, known to his friends and family as Juan, plays a trumpet with 3 valves. Tres plays the violin with 4 strings. Siete plays a vihuela with 5 strings. Nueve plays a guitar with 6 strings. And me, Cinco, I play the guitar also with 6 strings.
Amazing! What do you guys call yourselves?
Well, it's One Direction, of course.
Come on, Uno, we're still working on the name. I kinda like the name Los Cinco Números Impares since they're all odd.
Audience, what do you think? One Direction or Los Cinco Números Impares? Seems like a tie. You guys will just have to work it out. Hey, I just remembered another joke from the students. What do you call 5 mariachi players that fall into the mayonnaise?
Cinco de Mayo.
Uno, tres, siete, nueve, and cinco. Do you think this might be the beginning of a new musical career?
Probably. We get picked up most days we hang out at Plaza Garibaldi.
Before you play for us, tell us a bit about the instruments. I don't know vihuela and guitarron in your mariachi band.
Zero and audience. I know many folks mention the mariachi band, but the word mariachi in Spanish means group of folks play mariachi music. The vihuela has 5 strings and the guitarron is a 6-string Mexican bass guitar. Both instruments were developed in Mexico from the Spanish guitar, and their current instruments and music evolved from both Spanish and local sounds and instruments. Currently, as many as 4,000 mariachis may play in Mexico City on a busy weekend.
Let's hear them play. It's time for another break, and when back, it will be game time.
Book the Macho Nacho Mariachi for your next Cinco de Mayo party.
We're back. It's time for the game.
It will be based on the traditional Mexican game Loteria. Audience members will be holding up the clues.
What is the picture? La mano.
What is the picture? El alacrán.
Yay!
What is the picture? El paraguas.
Aww.
What is the picture? El pescado.
What is the picture? El pájaro.
Yay!
Aww.
What is the picture? La jalupa.
Yay!
What is the picture? El camarón. What is the picture? El árbol.
Yay!
Aww.
What is the picture? Las jarras.
What is the picture? La garza.
I won! Yay!
We have a winner! Zero got 4 in a row.
You can join a mariachi. We have a tambourine for you to play.
You know, my favorite shape is an oval, but I love all shapes with 0 points. And now, a word from our sponsor. We'll be back soon for thank you notes. Watch this, everybody.
Come to the Numbers Alive Loteria game night. Show your math and Spanish knowledge.
It's that time of the day to write my thank you notes. Thank you, Cinco de Mayo, for teaching me some Spanish while reminding me of the 5th day of the 5th month of each year. Thank you, Jim Henson, for introducing the count to millions of preschoolers. We all know how to count to 5 now. Ha, 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 ha. Thank you, Saturday and Sunday, for not being part of the 5-day work week. Thank you, 5-second rule, for allowing me to eat tortilla chips picked up within 5 seconds from dropping them on the floor. Thank you, Beethoven, for your opening motif. Da-da-da-dum. That is Morse code for V, the Roman numeral for 5. Thank you, Dave Brubeck, for making Paul Desmond's Take 5, the biggest selling jazz single ever written in 5/4 time. Thank you, Mexican flag, for celebrating Cinco with 5 cacti within your emblem. It was wonderful having you as a special guest.
We all had fun being here. We have a special surprise to end the show.
It is time for another break, and when back, the entire studio will celebrate Cinco de Mayo. Enjoy every Cinco de Mayo with the number 5 piñata. We're back and ready to reenact the finale of Cinco de Mayo celebration with Cinco as a special guest. The Cinco Par Friends have joined the band. There are now Cinco más Cinco members, all of Team 10. Let the fun begin! Before we blindfold you, Cinco, where did the idea of a piñata come from?
Although piñatas are often thought as part of Mexican tradition, it may have originated in China for New Year. The Aztecs appear to have created something like a piñata to celebrate the birthday of the god Huitzilopochtli in mid-December.
I suspect the numbers lady is providing more details and links about piñatas, Cinco de Mayo, and mariachi in the supplemental materials. I hope you had as wonderful a time as I did with the mariachi friends de Cinco y los números impares y los números pares. Remember, I mentioned learning 5 things. What 5 things did you learn in this episode?
Origin of Cinco de Mayo. Names of mariachi instruments. Mexican bingo game. Loteria. History of piñatas. Some Spanish words.
Cinco. I am sure you know where the best Mexican food is served.
The Gulp of Mexico.
Goodbye from Plaza Garibaldi de la Ciudad de Mexico.
Goodbye.